We just uploaded the new hero Morigesh overview Lord React series just then, and now we're going through all her abilities within this video, her affinities. It's going to be bloody interesting, mates. Welcome, mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon once again. We've got the Morigesh overview trailer in the background, and we're showcasing Morigesh in all her glory. She's just crazy good at the moment, the way she looks. And her abilities, like the global part, her ranged abilities, all those little details that we mentioned 1 month ago came true within this overview. So we have a lot of juicy information to talk about in this video, so let's get into the topic straight away. We'd like to introduce you to the latest hero. We call this the ranged caster hero, Morigesh, which will be available on Tuesday, 4th of April. So that is her release date. Morigesh, Corruption and Growth. A lot of you mates told me that it was going to be that, and it looks like it is. Kind of obvious though. Morigesh is a close range caster who uses her abilities to deal consistent damage to her enemies, get them low, and assassinate. The personification of a drowned forest, she is traveling to Agora in pursuit of the Fae. And now let's go through her abilities. Obviously, she's very interesting at this very moment with that little brief description of her. And now let's move on to her alternate ability, and that is called Mark. Morigesh marks the target, dealing damage and turning her doll into the shape of the targeted hero. This was just insane to hear within the hero overview. Target stayed marked until a new hero is chosen or the marked target dies. Okay, so that's how it works. Really interesting, obviously going to be able to do more damage on that target that you've selected as your marked target. Let's move on to her primary ability, and that is called Hive. A hive of insects is thrown, exploding into the AoE, dealing damage over time and applying a slow with every instance of damage. Okay, so that's really interesting. So we've got a slow effect on this ability. Obviously, we have the poison ability, aka the damage over time, the dot damage. It's still there, but it's not called poison, so that's really interesting. This ability will help a lot within teamfights and using it against multiple targets, or even using it to clear waves. And now we move on to her secondary ability, and that is called Swarm. Morigesh transforms into a swarm of insects, granting her movement speed and the ability to pass through her enemies. When passing through her enemies, you deal damage and gain health regen. So this is a health regen stacking ability, which is really interesting. And the movement part of this ability is obviously good. It's going to help out quite a bit. And when you pass through enemies, you're dealing damage. Really nice. Now let's move on to our ultimate, the badass ultimate, Cursed. Summons a deadly swarm of insects in Morigesh's image to stab the most recent marked target. It is a global ultimate. And that is what makes everything bloody amazing. We knew there's going to be a global ultimate. We didn't know how it's going to work exactly. I thought it was going to select multiple targets, but obviously with the marked and unmarked type thing that was going on in the data mine information, it seems like she'll mark one target, and then she'll be able to cast the ultimate anytime, and it's global. So that's insane. So I expect some people to back away, as they back away to go to base, and they hit the base point, and they have still getting that health regen from base. You can use your ultimate and destroy them. That's going to make someone feel so bad and get really tilted. In tomorrow's video, we'll go more in depth about the character and explain every bit of her abilities and how you can use it in certain scenarios and see the mana consumption and just do all these interesting things, all these interesting factors that you need to know before we jump into it. Obviously, we're doing some quick videos today. This is like a second Paragon video for tonight. And then also we're doing another video, another special video. So get ready for that. That'll be in another 3 hours from now if everything goes uploading correctly. As always, mates, I want to know your thoughts on this video. What do you think about the new hero Morigesh? Is she living up to your expectation? Because in my eyes, I feel like she's a beast and I can't wait to play her. Her abilities seem so interesting. Obviously, in teamfights, if she does get poked out, she will just die instantly. But if you know how to play it correctly, you can use that disadvantage to your advantage. It's gonna make something very interesting plays will come out of this hero, guaranteed. That is my personal opinion, but I want to know your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show us by smashing that brilliant like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. If you makes want to see more Paragon Gaming content, Paragon Gaming news, and gaming content in general on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. We're back very soon. Hey, Dads, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. So the purpose of Morigesh is to kill the Fae. I don't think the Fae stands a chance against something like this. Oh my god, guys.